Relationships thrive on trust, a foundation built on the twin pillars of loyalty and faithfulness. These virtues are essential for a strong and lasting bond between two people. Proverbs 3:3 reminds us to let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. In a world saturated with fleeting connections and instant gratification, the importance of loyalty and faithfulness cannot be overstated. These principles represent a commitment to putting the well-being and happiness of your partner above your own selfish desires. Sadly, our modern world often undermines these values, bombarding us with temptations and distractions that can weaken the bonds of commitment. We must actively cultivate loyalty and faithfulness in our relationships, nurturing these qualities like precious seeds that will blossom into a love that endures. By prioritizing these virtues, we create a haven of trust and security where love can truly flourish. Infidelity has become a pervasive issue in modern society, leaving a trail of broken hearts and shattered families in its wake. The sanctity of marriage vows seems to be diminishing as more and more individuals succumb to the allure of extramarital affairs. The reasons behind this epidemic are complex and multifaceted. The pressures of modern life, the constant bombardment of unrealistic relationship expectations through media, and the ease of access to potential partners through technology all contribute to an environment where infidelity can thrive. The consequences of infidelity are devastating. The betrayed partner often experiences a profound sense of hurt, anger, and betrayal. The trust that once formed the foundation of the relationship is shattered, leaving behind deep emotional scars. Divorce rates have skyrocketed, fueled in part by the increase in infidelity. Families are torn apart, children are left to navigate the emotional turmoil of their parents' separation, and the societal fabric of commitment and loyalty is weakened. Temptation is a constant companion in life, whispering seductive promises and luring us toward paths that can lead us astray. In relationships, temptation can take many forms: a fleeting glance from a stranger, an inappropriate connection with a co-worker, or seeking emotional fulfillment outside a committed relationship. Lack of self-control breeds disloyalty. When we fail to exercise restraint, we become vulnerable to temptation's allure. Saying no to what compromises our values is essential for faithfulness. Building self-control requires conscious effort and practice. It involves setting boundaries and having the discipline to adhere to them. It means being mindful of our weaknesses and avoiding situations that could lead us astray. Just as a gardener tends to their garden, pulling up weeds and nurturing desired plants, so must we cultivate self-control, uprooting unhealthy desires and fostering virtues to strengthen our relationships. The pain of betrayal cuts deep, leaving invisible scars on the hearts of those who have been wounded by infidelity. The sense of security and trust that once formed the bedrock of the relationship crumbles, leaving behind a void filled with hurt, anger, and self-doubt. The betrayed partner may grapple with a whirlwind of emotions: shock, disbelief, rage, and profound sadness. They may question their own worthiness, wondering if they were somehow to blame for their partner's actions. The pain can be all-consuming, casting a dark shadow over every aspect of their lives. Rebuilding trust after betrayal is a long and arduous journey, requiring immense courage, patience, and a willingness to confront painful emotions. It demands open and honest communication, a commitment to accountability, and a shared desire to heal the wounds of the past. Section 5. Recognizing red flags, early warnings in relationships. Relationships, like gardens, require careful attention and nurturing. Just as a gardener learns to identify and address potential problems early on, so too should we be vigilant in recognizing red flags that may indicate trouble brewing in our relationships. One common red flag is a lack of communication or a breakdown in the ability to communicate effectively. When partners struggle to express their needs, feelings, and concerns openly and respectfully, it can create a breeding ground for resentment and conflict. Another warning sign is a pattern of disrespect or emotional invalidation. This can manifest as constant criticism, belittling comments, or a disregard for the other person's thoughts and feelings. Such behavior creates an environment of negativity and emotional distance. Controlling behavior is a serious red flag that should never be ignored. This can range from subtle attempts to manipulate and control the other person's actions to more overt forms of coercion and abuse. It is essential to remember that red flags are not always obvious or dramatic. They often appear subtly, gradually eroding the foundation of the relationship over time. By paying attention to these early warning signs, we can address issues before they escalate into major problems. Section 6. Breaking free, seeking help, and escaping abusive relationships. Domestic abuse is a horrifying reality for countless individuals, trapping them in a cycle of fear, control, and violence. If you are in an abusive relationship, it is crucial to remember that you are not alone and that help is available. Recognizing the signs of abuse is the first step toward breaking free. Abuse can take many forms, including physical, emotional, verbal, sexual, and financial. It is essential to understand that abuse is never the victim's fault and that no one deserves to be treated with disrespect or violence. Reaching out for help can be daunting, but it is essential for your safety and well-being. Confide in a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or domestic violence hotline. These individuals can provide support, guidance, and resources to help you navigate this challenging situation. Creating a safety plan is crucial for escaping an abusive relationship. This may involve identifying a safe place to stay, securing important documents and belongings, and alerting trusted individuals to your situation. Section 7. The power of prayer. Seeking God's guidance in relationships. Prayer is a powerful tool that can provide guidance, strength, and comfort as we navigate the complexities of relationships. When we pray, we invite God into our lives and our relationships, seeking His wisdom, discernment, and love. Through prayer, we can ask God to guide us in our choices of partners, to bless our relationships with His peace and grace, and to help us overcome challenges and conflicts. We can also pray for our partners, asking God to work in their hearts and to draw them closer to Him. Prayer is not a magic formula for solving relationship problems, but it is a way of aligning our hearts and minds with God's will. Section 8. The value of self. You are worthy of love and respect. In the tapestry of life and relationships, it is essential to remember that you are a thread of immense worth and value. You are deserving of love, respect, and kindness, both from yourself and from others. Embracing your inherent worth involves cultivating self-love and self-compassion. It means treating yourself with the same gentleness and understanding that you would extend to a dear friend. It means recognizing your strengths and embracing your imperfections. When you value yourself, you set healthy boundaries in your relationships. You are less likely to tolerate disrespect or mistreatment. You deserve to be with someone who cherishes you and treats you with love and respect. Remember that your value is not determined by your relationship status. You are complete and whole, whether you are single or in a relationship. Embrace your individuality and celebrate your strengths. Section 9. Building a future together. Choosing faithfulness. As we embark on the journey of building a future with another person, let us choose faithfulness as our guiding star. Let us strive to create relationships founded on trust, respect, and an unwavering commitment to one another, even amidst life's inevitable storms. Open and honest communication is the lifeblood of a healthy relationship. Create a safe space where you and your partner can freely share your thoughts, feelings, fears, and dreams. Listen attentively to one another, seeking to understand rather than to judge or criticize. Make time for intimacy, both physical and emotional. Nurture the spark of romance through thoughtful gestures, shared experiences, and expressions of love and appreciation. Remember that intimacy thrives on vulnerability and a willingness to let down your guard and connect on a deeper level. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the strength of your love. Holding on to grudges and past hurts only poisons the well of your relationship. Choose to forgive, not because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve to be free from the bitterness of resentment. May your journey be blessed with love, laughter, and the enduring joy that comes from building a life together, brick by brick, on a foundation of faithfulness. This message is brought to you by Royal Majestic Elegance. Thank you kindly for watching.